Hello everyone, welcome to our C++ tutorials for beginners. In today's video, we will dive into a practical example of programming in C++, where we will tackle a problem to convert square feet to acres. Both square feet and acres are units of area used to measure the area of a piece of land. With this knowledge, let's read the question.
1 acre of land is equivalent to 43,560 square feet. Design a program that asks the user to enter the total square feet in a tract of land and calculates the number of acres in the tract. Hint: divide the amount entered by 43,560 to get the number of acres.
To be able to solve this question, we are going to follow 4 main steps to solve this question. The first one that we are going to follow is that we declare variables. So that's our first step that we'll be using to solve this question. 2, we will prompt the user to enter the square feet. That's the second step. 3, you convert the square feet. The square feet that you prompted the user to enter, you convert it to acres. That's number 3. And the last one is that we are going to display the results. With this understanding, let's start writing our C++ code. Alright, so we will be using C-Lion to write our code. Yes, we will be using C-Lion to write our C++ code. Don't worry, if you do not have C-Lion, you can check our previous videos. We've made a video on how to download C-Lion. Also, if you are using other IDEs like Visual Studio Code, Dev C++, and also code blocks, you can use it. So, to use C-Lion to write your code, you come to the main menu here, click on File, and then New, and you click on Projects. Come to click on Create, and then I would like to open a new window for this, so I'll click on New Window. Alright, and then let me maximize my screen. Alright, with the C-Lion, it comes with the C++ default structure that we use. I would like to clear the line 4 and then write using name space std. Alright, let me clear the line 5. Alright, so we are now coming to start writing our code. Our question was about converting square feet to acres. Yes, so we are converting from square feet to acres. The first thing, remember that we said that we are going to declare our variables. So let me comment it and write declaration of variables. Alright, this is just a comment, it won't appear in your code. Alright, so I need acres, I need square feet, so I'm going to declare these variables. So I'm going to declare them as double, so the data type that I'm going to use will be double. So double, and then I'm declaring square feet. I'm declaring square feet because the user has to enter the square feet before I can also convert to acres, and so I would also add acres. Alright, I hope you do remember that when the question was beginning, they said that 1 acre is equal to 43,560 square feet. Okay, so you can choose to declare that one as a constant, but it is not compulsory. I will explain why later in solving this question. Okay, so I will be declaring it as a constant. Okay, and to declare constants in C++, this is the syntax. You first write constant, const, which stands for constant, and then you bring your data type we are going to use double for this, and then you write your variable name. I'll be using 1 acre, and I'll initialize it. In the question, it said that 1 acre is equal to 43,560 square feet. So I'll be initializing my variable and terminate the line by bringing a semicolon. Now that we are done with declaration of all the variables, let's prompt the user to enter the square feet. Okay, so let me write the comment here as prompt the user to enter square feet. Alright, so to prompt the user, there are 2 steps. The first one is that you have to first display the message to the user, and the second step is that you allow the user to input the square feet. So the first step, we see out, okay, in double quotes, enter the square feet. Okay, let me bring a semicolon here, so the user will enter the square feet and then end line to end the line. I'll terminate the line here. Okay, so after you've displayed the message to the user to enter the square feet, we have to allow the user to input it. Okay, so we are going to be using cin to allow the user to input, and we cin, we bring a greater than, and after the greater than, you bring your square feet. So I'm going to write my square feet here, and yes, the user will now be able to enter the square feet. After the square feet have been entered, what's next? We have to convert it. Okay, so I'll write a comment here as converting from the square feet to what? Acres. Alright, so to do the conversion, the formula I'm going to use has even been given in the question. Let's look at the question once again and see. The question provided a hint, and it said that what? Divide the amount entered by 43,560 to get the number of acres. Alright, so what this means is that the amount entered, what's the amount entered? The amount entered is the square feet that the user just entered. Okay, so it's going to be the acre will be equal to the square feet. All right, so let's start writing it. The acres will be equal to what? The square feet that the user just entered. All right, divided by what? 43,560. So over here, if we had not, please take note, if we had not declared the 43,560 as a variable, which is 1 acre, we would have written 43,560. But since we've already declared it as a constant, over here we won't write 43,560, but rather we write what? 1 acre. 1 acre. Alright, now terminate the line. Yes, so that's it. I hope you remember that I was telling you guys that I will explain why you can choose not to declare it as a constant, and that is what I just explained. Alright, so after the conversion, the next thing that you will be doing is that you have to display the results. Let's write a comment here like as displaying the results. Alright, for the user to display the results, you just see out. Alright, so see out, bring your less than, your double quotes, and then the total acres of land is, or the total acre of land is, I'll bring a space here, move outside the double quotes, I'll bring another less than, and then I'll write the acres that we've calculated there. All right, I'll bring another less than to be, and then I'll add acres, so that it will be the acres that we will be getting, which is our results, and then we will get the units, which is the acres. All right, yes, let me end the line. All right, so we are done writing our code. First thing that we did was we declared the variable. The second step was to prompt the user to enter the square feet. Our third step was converting from square feet to acres, and our last step was displaying the results. Let's run our code and see. To run your code in C Lion, you come and tap or click on the run button up here, and then your code will start running. Here is my code. So there's the output. Okay, so you've been asked to enter the square feet. So let me enter, let's say 23,456 or something. Yeah, I think this is cool. Let me add some zeros to it to make it real cool, and then I'll press enter, and then my results will be calculated for me. The total acre of land is what? 5,384.76. We are getting the decimals because we used double, remember that. All right, so this brings us to the end of our lesson. Today we learned how to convert from square feet to acres. Subscribe to our channel, and if you found this video helpful, please do not forget to like, comment and share the video. If you have any question or suggestions to make, please write in the comment section and we will attend to you. See you next time.